In today's video, we're talking about altcoins, the reasons to be bullish on altcoins from a technical viewpoint and also a macroeconomic viewpoint. And I'm going to show you the market segments that you need to be looking at to maximize your gains during this bull run. This is CryptoTube. Welcome to the channel. Make sure you subscribe if you are new here. And if you would like extra access, come and check out our Patreon, link down below, and this will get you access to our very own private community on Discord. We've got our own chats and different rooms looking at different things from DeFi to the Binance chain to pre-sales and all that kind of good stuff to make sure you're on top of these markets. So without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. So here we have the total market cap excluding BTC. Essentially, this is the altcoin total market cap. And as you can see from the green line here, this was our 2017 bull run where we topped out in the first week of January 2018 at around $420 billion in market cap for the altcoins. Since then, we have had an extended bear market, and now in the last few days, we've actually broken that all-time high, and we are now into price discovery for this indicator. That break came just a couple of days ago, and you can see we've added over $120 billion in market cap for alts in just that small time frame. So this is the start of a new cycle, and this is a parabolic move that will probably make this peak look like a small blip on the chart. And if we look back here at previous cycles, we see the topping of altcoin market cap, a consolidation period before breaking through again and then having an extended run of expansion into a new cycle and a new all-time high. And so you can see from the previous cycles, we're in a new phase and the expansion cycle is just kicking off here. And so we can expect to absolutely destroy this all-time high and continue much, much higher. And with some of the macroeconomic factors right now, with the extended money printing, you can see exactly why this is going to happen and why this is so bullish for the crypto markets and altcoins in the year 2021. So this is where we can really maximize profits and make life-changing wealth. So the first crypto to highlight here is Chainlink. And as we know, Chainlink is the daddy of the Oracle sector. The Oracle sector being the first market segment we're looking at here. Chainlink has just started to break out. It is now in price discovery, having just broken through all-time highs. And this happened on Friday, and it broke out from a market cap of around $11 billion. And it is now at over $13 billion. Not a bad gain over one weekend, hey? And so when this kind of thing happens and Chainlink has a big move, it starts to move all the other oracles. And there are plenty of them now on the market. And we saw the likes of UMA making moves during the past week. We've seen Band slowly start to play some catch up here. Augur and API3, 40% gains for the week. However, this is not the blow off top for these. We're not seeing them double, triple, quadruple in value as yet. So I think this is the next market to really move. Chainlink was a bit of a laggard. It lagged behind the likes of Stellar, Doge, Polkadot in terms of their recent gains, and now it's Chainlink's turn. And I think that this is going to mean a cascading effect through these oracles, and there's some very small plays in here which could do huge numbers and huge returns for investors. So this is the first market segment you need to have your eyes on. I think this will be one of the first ones to really move now in the coming weeks. The second market segment to have your eye on is Polkadot and the Polkadot ecosystem. Polkadot will be the main first mover, and then the smaller Polkadot ecosystem plays will follow. And we've already seen Polkadot do multiples just at the start of this year in this first 6 weeks. Parachains are going to be launched in Q1. And to launch a parachain, you have to bond DOT tokens. This is going to have a supply shock effect on the market for DOT. And we covered DOT around $5 at the end of December. It's already over 5x that. 26.55 is the current price. Market cap around $26 billion. People were conservatively saying $100 this cycle, and now you're seeing people estimate up to $200 per DOT this cycle. The numbers just keep going up as people are getting more and more bullish and seeing how quickly money is flowing into these crypto markets. I covered it around here on the 28th, around 5.5 billion in market cap, and it peaked out around 28 billion just recently. Now looking at the Polkadot ecosystem here on CoinGecko, you'll see there are some moves here now, but we haven't seen 100 upon 100% of gains. Big X's coming through, which is what you can expect during alt season. And I think this is going to wait until we see the parachains start to get filled. And when those parachain auctions occur, DOT will explode in price, and some of these coins that get the parachain slots will also explode in price. I've highlighted some market caps of ones I'm particularly interested in here. Paid Network with their Ignition pre-sale platform, that's going to be huge, especially the fact they're launching Polkadot gems. We've got Bondly with their Logan Paul edition, currently $60 million. ChainX, which is going to bridge to other ecosystems and blockchains, just $60 million. Fala, the privacy layer for Polkadot, 55 million. A new player, Options Room, and also we've got Bridge Mutual down here, a couple that I'm keeping my eye on. We've got Internet of Things with Robonomics Network. Again, these are all solid projects that I would suggest doing your own research in, as well as this Crust Network. And I think that these market caps could move and move very quick when Polkadot ecosystem really heats up in the coming weeks or months. Then we have the Binance chain, or BSC. Binance Smart Chain is a place to be looking out for gems. We know that with the Ethereum gas price right now, people are flocking to BSC to trade, to farm at a low cost. And this is meaning customer acquisition for BSC. Over on DeFi Station, you can actually have a look at some of the big players within this market. Almost $5 billion in TVL on BSC right now. You can click through and find more information on all of these guys, but this is a good starting place to find some BSC gems. A lot of them have increased in price over the last fortnight, as we've seen that move from ETH over to BSC, and I do expect this to continue. So this is one area I would definitely be looking. And also PancakeSwap, we've covered this a few times now. You can just simply stake your cake tokens to earn more, or to earn some of these other awesome projects on BSC. But one thing to highlight here is this, the IFO. This is an initial flip offering, essentially a pre-sale on Binance Chain. And this one coming up here is called Berry. And this is an oracle on BSC. So I think this could see a huge amount of demand. And just over 1 day to go until this launches. Come and check out all the information on the docs page here. So if you just scroll down to docs, and you'll be able to find how to participate in the IFO on PancakeSwap. Essentially, you've got to be a liquidity provider for the Cake BNB pool, and then you can apply those LP tokens here on the day to get in with an allocation. And there is $1 million in allocation. $500,000 worth of cake will be burned once this is fully subscribed. Again, this is going to have a good price implication for the cake token, but I think that this could really be the start of IFOs taking off on the Binance chain, since we have now seen a mass migration of users from ETH to BSC. So Binance chain, one to definitely have on your radar. And then we have the NFT space. This is the fourth segment of the market I would be really concentrating on right now. You've got the likes of Mark Cuban, you've got the likes of Chamath on the news talking about his investment in NFTs. You've got Gary Vee just tweeting NFT. These are billionaires. They've got friends in high places, and they're making it known that they're in the NFT space right now. And 2021 is going to be the year NFTs really take off. So make sure you take note and start to do your homework. In terms of the NFT sector, the highest market cap is $500 million with Engine Coin. I do own this one, and I also do own some Terra Virtua, which is down here with a market cap of around 23 million only. I think some of these have huge potential to really take off and moon this year. And so you do want to be looking through these, seeing what they've got under the hood. Who are they partnered with? Who do they maybe have promoting them? Like Bondly with Logan Paul, for example. This is going mainstream now, and you're going to see explosive price action in NFTs. And one of the main catalysts is going to be Superfarm. This is Elio Trade's NFT project. Superfarm actually launches on the 22nd of February, so just over 1 week from now. And I think this is going to be a catalyst for the NFT space really taking off. I hear that he has some major influencers in the gaming sector on board with this, bringing out their own NFTs. And when you can get the gamers looking at crypto with a serious lens and looking at NFTs and understanding how they can implement them in their games, we could see the gaming industry onboarded into crypto at a very quick pace. And this would mean the market cap of NFTs exploding, but the overall crypto market cap exploding as well, as there are millions upon millions of gamers out there, and they're tech savvy, and they are easily going to be converted to crypto users. I would also suggest that this is one you specifically have on your radar to try and purchase when the token generation event occurs, as I think it's going to be heavily promoted. They've also got awesome tech here, and it's going to absolutely fly in my opinion. Not financial advice, but I will be buying some super farm on the open market when that launches. And then, of course, we can't forget we have stimulus yet to come. So we're waiting for Joe Biden to get some stimulus approved. And I see the figures $1,400 to $2,000 being touted around right now. And this is going to mean a lot of money in the crypto market, because we have things like this. So previously last year, the $1,200 stimulus check is now worth over $8,000 if you converted it into Bitcoin. The stimulus checks are not means tested as far as I'm aware. So a lot of individuals will be getting this, and it'll be essentially free money they don't really need. And where do you think they're going to put it? Everyone's at home, locked down. People are online a lot more. We're going to see people pushing this kind of thing on Twitter. And if you've got $12, $14, $2,000 given to you by the government, and you see that Bitcoin price is mooning, you're going to get involved with that. Why not? So I think when stimulus comes, and this is probably going to be mid-March or maybe even late March by that time, we've got all that time where the altcoins are going to continue to heat up. And when this money is added onto an already frothy market, I believe we're going to see even more exponential gains across the altcoins. Then, of course, we have this, the M1 money supply. This is the total number of US dollars in existence. And during this past year, we have almost doubled the number of US dollars ever created, which is a crazy thing to say, but that is the reality right now. February last year, around $4 trillion existed. Fast forward 1 year, and we're at 6.8 trillion prior to this new round of stimulus. When that hits, we will be above $8 trillion in existence, and that is a 100% gain or more. So what does that mean? That means inflation, and we know that Bitcoin is the inflation hedge. Smart money are already making that known. It's being said on the news. It is already doing the rounds on social media. So we can see an extended bull market for cryptocurrencies just because this macroeconomic environment allows it. And with no end in sight for this money printing, people are going to be looking for ways to protect their wealth. And crypto is a way that you can do that. So I think we're really gearing up here for an enormous bull run in 2021. The stars are aligning, and we can make some life-changing gains in crypto this year. I also want to give an honorable mention to DeFi. Of course, you can't overlook DeFi, but I think DeFi is already booming, whereas these other sectors are just about to pop off. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think is going to be the next sector to really see parabolic moves? And do you think we're going to see an extended bull run throughout the whole of 2021, or are we going to get a pullback soon? I see a lot of mixed messages online, but personally, I believe with stimulus coming, that is going to be a carrot that just drives the market. And until that has come and we see that money spent, I think we're on an upward trajectory until at least then. And at that point, that is where we want to maybe start thinking about rotating back from altcoins into BTC. As things cannot go up consistently forever, we will see a cool off at some point. Come and check out my Patreon, link down below. Get involved and get into the conversations that we're having and get ahead of the markets. That is all for today, folks. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.